past him, Matt Henry, but that's too much with him. He's a strong fella. He powered that through that offside region. Like you said, he has the habit of scoring big once he gets going. Very often the game requires to be a little bit patient with these kind of guys. They play an expensive brand of cricket. And from time to time, you are going to go through a bit of a dip. He's certainly a match winner at the top of the order for Pakistan. I remember a game in the Wanderers in South Africa where he saw to the South Africans and almost played lone hand on his openers with 1,000 plus runs and an average of 45 and a strike rate of 90. Fakhar Zaman, 81 innings, 3,000, he's nearing 3,500 runs, with an average of 46.5. But look at the strike rate, 93. He's a dangerous player. I'm going to say it again, he's going to win you more games than not.
Look at the two batters, Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam, how different they are in their own approaches. I mean, Babar is very textbook, caresses everything, and he's brute force, smashes everything, and works for him. The list again of openers with 3,000 plus runs, and to be part of that list is pretty cool.
Yeah, you talk about the contrast in approach from these two batters. But this is the beauty of this format, isn't it? Baba, in many ways, an accumulator. Whereas Fakhar is more a go-getter. And you need to find a balance, even in partnerships. So, as much as Fakhar is going to go after it, we need a solid stature of a Babar Azam to really cement the innings and almost give the bowlers no hope of getting him out. And that's how you complement each other in a partnership as well from batting perspective.
Nicely done. Wrist work there. Should be a boundary to end the over. Fakhar Zaman gets 4. Pakistan move to 17 for no loss.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Good shot to find a fielder.
From Fakhar Zaman taking full advantage of a straight delivery from Matt Henry on that occasion.
Worked it nicely from in front of the stumps. He always comes across as a batter who eliminates the conditions and just relies on good hand-eye coordination and just smashes everything. Calls for 2. Will he come back? No. It's Fakhar Zaman who's not interested, and rightly so.
About finding a balance in your game, and I wonder if Fakhar Zaman has perhaps gone away, especially after being left out, and said to himself, you know what, I need to approach this a little differently, because he's a massive or big boundary hitter in the power play. So he might have said to himself, I might have to work on my rotational game in the power play as well.
It's almost dinner time. The official food partner, Kentucky Fried Chicken, is part of this.
Yeah, it's a change of approach by Will O'Rourke. Last delivery coming around the wicket to Fakhar Zaman. Just clutch around corner for a single, and it's so important. Momentum strike is of paramount importance as well. You hit fielders and you just don't get off strike. So to find the balance between attack and rotation is vitally important, especially at the top of the order, because you can get into a rhythm where you just hit fielders all the time, and that leads to a frustration building up in yourself as well as your partner on the other side. I think we've seen a little bit of that earlier when New Zealand were batting. They couldn't pierce the field, but they kept them going with hard hands. And then they lost 2 quick wickets in succession because of that. Yeah, this is O'Rourke around the wicket a little for the previous over. Let's look at his speeds. First one 131, then he cranked it up to 142. So he certainly has the ability to crank it up. He's got a wonderful action and he's got good balance and control of the crease, but as a batter, you don't mind the ball coming onto you at the surface.
Good connection for nothing. It's 20 for no loss after 4.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिकर फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Yeah, a little earlier, New Zealand were winning the toss, 330. That's what they got to. An excellent innings from Phillips. Oh, it was really built on a foundation that Williamson and Mitchell has created. Zain Afridi, he took some tapping in his last 2 overs. 3 for 88. Bra has been magnificent. 2 for 41. Harris Ralph, 1 for 23, and then leaving the ground. Again, I get the feeling that the change of angle is to cram him up. They feel by operating over the wicket. They could go across him and opening up and engage himself with this occasion back into him. You can see how he's trying to generate his own width. Fakhar Zaman also changing the field. Finally, Square Leg is back for that particular ball, but he's hit it so well in front of Square. He's going to pick up a couple. He wanted it, but Babar Azam decided against it.
Yes, very tough, isn't it? Curb natural desire of going after the batting. Though you're coming back after a bit of a break, as a batter, you want to set yourself in. But Fakhar is someone who probably feels that he's in as soon as he gets some runs against his name. And that's probably true. It's just about understanding your roles. Babar will look to bat long. Fakhar will look to give them a brisk start. Maybe stay there with 10, 15 overs and get a quick fire. Maybe look to get to 100 in terms of a team score. Somewhere around 15th over or something. Just go session-wise in power plays. The only thing is the 2 openers right now are both searching for runs. One has just come out of the series, a tough test series with tough conditions, favoring spin bowling, and he's been away due to injury. So both of them trying to find their bearings.
players at hand here. Fakhr Zaman, he's certainly going to be that player that's going to try and maximize the power plays. While there's only two fielders out, he's going to come after the bowling. And you will allow and afford a player like that to really maximize his ability in the power play. Babar Azam, yes, class. He's going to look to rotate strike, and he's going to be the player to play that long innings for you. And it's about complementing each other. It's about finding one another. Here's one thing that you can't substitute, and that is form. No matter the format, as a player, you know exactly when you are a little bit off your peak. And you get a feeling that both these players, like you say, they're just searching a little bit. You play differently when you're not searching. When you know you're on top of your game. Yeah, it's an excellent over for New Zealand. 21 for none after 5.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिकर फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Somebody hits you back over your head for a boundary.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether you're making mention to me or to the actual bowler, Willa Rourke, but once you can access that zone, trust me, he's going to take full advantage. He has that massive swing of the blade, and this is exactly what he's after. That's in the zone of Fakhr Zaman, and he goes downtown.
Will surely help him to gain some confidence after making a comeback. That shot in the middle one, and New Zealand knows the longer he stays out there, the more damage he can cause. Now making a few changes in the field. Just got a man at sweep the cover. No, is it on the onside? Yeah, there's a deep square leg.
Players like Fakhr Zaman, you know there's no soft deliveries. He's trying to venture up a little bit here, did Willa Rourke, but that's in the zone, that's in the arc for Fakhr Zaman. And he's not going to miss out there more often than not.
Allied Bank Premium Debit Card, a card that matches your persona. We talk about batters not being in form. Just trying to understand that better, because when you're not in form, of course, you're not getting runs. You're not feeling 100%. Oh, wow. Using the base, he's wrapped that over third for a maximum. That's the moment where your worry begins, when he starts hitting like that.
You certainly feel that Fakhr Zaman has decided that I've had enough, I've seen enough of the surface. It's a little semi to the leg side to create that width, but an excellent set of hands to get this ball airborne. Yeah, he used the pace. Yeah, he's some excitement at the top of the order. He's an absolute bowler's nightmare once he gets going. And he's got the crowd going as well.
Oh, he's got that. Oh, just inches away from the diving Latham. He's gone to the boundary. But Fakhr Zaman has decided he's going to take on Willa Rourke.
Yeah, It's an excellent short ball from Wille Rook. In many ways, he's won the battle, but such is the nature of this game, especially when you're up against a good quality player on a good surface. There's the glove. And when you're going through a bit of a bad patch, you need a bit of fortune from time to time. And Fakhar Zaman, he'll open it, or he'll welcome it open-handedly.
6 overs bowled, 36 for no loss.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Stay ahead of their opposition at the same stage. It was a good over, that previous one, maximum and a lucky boundary.
Yeah, we've got the Mexican wave going. More importantly, they've got the crowd on their side. Pakistan with this start between Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam. That's what he's known as in this part of the world. The king. And he's definitely the Babar's era.
Alright, let's put you in this situation. So, we're bowling at Fakhar Zaman, the 2 men, where would they be outside the circle? Should be opting for a very good option as well.
I think it's an excellent option utilised by New Zealand at the moment. They've got a third man back because he does play an uppercut so well. They're going to definitely challenge him with a horizontal back shot. Second fielder out is the guy deep square. I think you want to use the bumper, you want to get it up. We have seen in the previous over how he was rust with it one in at the body. So as much as you want to try and dot him up, you also want to make sure that you get wicket-taking deliveries at him. You want him out. There's no ways under the sun that you're going to contain a player of his caliber. It has to be positive. I want a guy like Fakhar Zaman to win harmony in the battle as a bowler.
Just around the fourth off stump.
To nip the ball off the seam. It's the wobble seam, and this one just nipping off the straight away from Babar Azam. And it's the length that's important. You see, he's not committed full, no back. I don't think we've seen enough of that length throughout this game so far. It's either been full or short.
Official mobile handset partner, Vigotel Mobile, for this tri-nation between Pakistan, New Zealand and South Africa. Tomorrow here on the same ground with New Zealand versus, well, day after, sorry. New Zealand, South Africa. So, it's slightly there, maybe slipped. Just talking about various things, how Pakistan have decided probably will go with the same opening pair during some good references to go back at. Fakhar and Babar both have enjoyed some time out there in partnerships. They've scored more than 2,000 runs between them in 38 innings with an average of 60. They've got 700 partnerships and 1150 partnerships, so not bad. I'm not saying opening. Probably Babar is at 3 and he's opening. Fakhar's out.
So important because one, they'll understand each other's communication levels and they obviously complement each each other so well.
बता दो उसको कि नेट जहाँ पे चल रहा है इसलिए उधर नहीं चला
Wild swing this time from Fakhr, but he's on a mission.
Yeah, impressive batting from these two openers. When you're looking to chase a big total, the first battle is not to lose wickets, early wickets. That's been negated. They were very measured for the first 5 overs, making sure they get the measure of the pitch. And now, Fakhr started to ooze with confidence. He's backing his abilities.
So good pace, good bounce, 142 clicks. He does have pace, does Oro.
Yeah, when he attempted a similar stroke in the previous over of Villorock, he managed to hit him over deep third man for a 6. But this time around, like a bounce, didn't help because of Fakhr Zaman. He's looking good.
Better line, better length, respected, but there's a battle within a battle. Will O'Rourke will not shy away. He's got pace, he's got bounce, and Fakhr, on the other hand, is trying to take him down.
Especially with the fact he's making a comeback. And you know it. Making a comeback is never easy. First, he has to secure his place in the side. And then he has to do a job for his side. That's a good hit. That disappeared. Fakhr Zaman at his best.
Probably the best one of his innings so far. The short ball and Fakhr was ready. He's going to take it on no matter what, but he's absolutely nailed it. It's gone flat and into the crowd. At the moment, it's Fakhr Zaman who's winning the battle.
There's no intention shown by Fakhr Zaman on that occasion to hit the ball all along the ground. Saw the length and he decided it has to go aerial. Pressure on the young fast bowler.
Down the track. He finds the field in deep square leg. But exciting, you know, the crowd is up. Out of 45 is Fakhr, who's got 36. And everybody on the edge. is Fakhar Zaman. And speaking about those boundaries, starts off with one through the offside, beautifully timed off his legs, and then he started really motor, gave himself room, went for 6 that one, the edge found, but that also went for 4. That was probably the best shot of his innings, pulled away into the crowd.
Yeah, that particular stroke against Miller Oak down the ground for a boundary forced him to change his length. From there on, he was reluctant to pitch the ball up to Fakhar, bought it short, and the job was done for Fakhar Zaman. He's scoring briskly now. Fakhar Zaman.
This is good, really good from Matt Henry. You know that he needs to attack the stumps and be just back of a length.
Good to see Fakhar going to his senior partner Babar Azam, telling him don't worry about dot deliveries. I'm there to find the boundaries. You just stay at the pitch.
Lovely shot. And just be a single. You know, these two do work well as a pair. They average 60 in partnership in ODI cricket. So Fakhar and Babar, although it's a different pairing opening the innings, but whenever they do bat together, they do well.
It's all about complementing each other. And it seems they do it quite well. Fakhar and Babar.
KNMS again into the pitch, slower bouncer.
Yeah, couldn't quite pick that bouncer from the hand Fakhar Zaman and went into that strike early and missed it completely. As a bowler, you have to rely on the variations when you're looking to bowl to a danger man like Fakhar Zaman. If you err in line, he'll punish you.
A good over from Matt Henry. Just a couple of runs off it. It's 48 without loss. And 48 the partnership, 38 to Fakhar. He's been severe, especially against Willow. So change in bowling. Bracewell into the attack. A decent off spinner, but he'll have his work cut out because it's still the first power play. Works it away. Babar will get one. Now this should be interesting now. Fakhar will not back down. The off spinner is always a good matchup with the left-hander, but remember, there are only two fielders outside that inner circle.
Yeah, the captain has gone on a punt. Introducing Bracewell and the power play. He's gambling to pick up a wicket here. The carrot has been dangled.
Nicely played, good run. 50 partnership raised, and it's come in good, quick time.
Yeah, the Pakistani batters, they need to do the process quite well. to the total which they are chasing. Partnerships. And also, they should have a target for every 15 overs.
Silhouette will give the strike back to Fakhar. Needs to just get into rhythm, into the innings. Babar, you know how good a player he is. He can afford to give himself a little bit of time because he knows that Fakhar is not going to back down. A couple of deliveries of the first power play remain.
Yes, Beastie.
So good. But good from Fakhar that he checked himself and just pushed it down the ground, gets another single.
And also good bowling. Saw Fakhar jumping out of the crease, changed the trajectory, changed the line, bowled it quicker.
In the air and gone. Terrific catch from Glenn Phillips. Bracewell has got rid of Babar Azam.
Well, the gamble taken by the captain has paid off. He introduced the off spinner for some. Captain was taking a huge chance, but he has responded to the call of the captain by dismissing Babar Azam. A bit of grip for the off spinner, and what a catch. Omnipresence in this game. Glenn Phillips into the action again. It's Babar Azam walking back. After a whistle, it's 52 for 1.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Kamran Ghulam comes in at number 3. Pakistan with an opening partnership of 52. Man on debut, Menzies comes into the attack. Power play number 2 starts. Short and wide, thumped away, but now there is protection, so just the one.
That's his own.
Yeah, Ben says has developed a reputation for himself. He bowls with searing pace. That's how Babar Azam was dismissed. What a catch from Glenn Phillips. A bit of grip for the off spinner, hence no timing on that stroke, no control for Babar Azam, and disappointment. So many fans, they turn up to the ground to see something special for Babar Azam.
It's off the mark straight away for a single. But here's a surprising stat. Not many people would have noticed this, but Bracewell has got rid of Babar 7 times in international cricket. And you talk about probably one of the leading lights in batting, but the off spinner has had his number.
Why didn't they give him the first over then?
Beautifully timed, but there is again protection down deep third and come back for two.
Yeah, the outfield is lightning quick. As a batter, you get value for your stroke. The ball travels.
It's just